Hi guys, welcome to another video. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I have actually sat and recorded something. This is not like a haul or putting away photocards. I thought this would be quite cool to do separately and kind of explain, since I have a separate video of me organising cards. I thought I might as well just explain what's going on with my collection just now, because I have decided to make a few changes to things, and as you can tell from the title, I am collecting Tumblr groups. It's quite exciting, so I thought I might just make a separate video on this to kind of explain, and we can go through their collections and I can sort the photo cards, make placeholders and stuff, because I still yet to do it. The two groups are both having a comeback at early May time, so it's quite exciting as well, so I'm happy. So I have decided, I did this on Instagram Live and I changed my ghetto group binder up just because there was more stuff added with the Etsy cards and then Bloom Eyes. I just couldn't keep on adding stuff in, so just because of how overflowing it was getting, I couldn't keep it as it was. So I've split my ghetto group binder into two binders now. I would say one with more senior groups compared to these groups. Wikimickey are still in here, it's just because there's less stuff, so I kept Wikimickey in here, but this has like Etsy, Everglow, Eyes One, stuff like that. My other binders like Twice, Preston, WGSN, Dreamcatcher. We have another ghetto group to add to my collection, which I'm actually really excited about, and I think I've came to a conclusion of who my bias is. There was one member, I'll get into it when we get into it, but yes, so we have the ghetto group binder, and then I have my boy group binder here, which surprisingly I've started liking another boy group, so that's what we're going to go through today, which is really exciting. And I think we're going to go with ghetto group first just because there's less items, which is a lot easier on me. I think one of the reasons why I came to make the decision so quick, because they barely have any releases, which is sad because I love their music so much, but I'm good for my collection just now, so I don't have to catch up on a lot of stuff compared to the boy group I am wanting to collect. So let's get into my ghetto group binder. I feel like this might come as a surprise because I feel as if nobody collects them, and I really do think they should get the recognition they deserve, and hopefully they do with this comeback. But I have decided to start collecting Bandit, or at least buy their albums. I've just fallen in love. Okay, so instead of looking at my binder, I'll just put like fan cams on or something, because I don't want to be staring at the cards that have nothing to do with this video. For Bandit, I've known they were a thing. I wasn't too into them as much, but I knew about their debut and I didn't really keep up with them. For me, it's a lot harder to keep up to date with like newer rookie groups, and they debuted in 2019, I think. They were a group that I knew about. Some of the ghetto groups that debut I really don't pay attention to, which is a thing I like to do because I don't like to get into rookie groups so quickly. They came out with Dramatic. I remember listening to it and thinking not too much about it, just because I try and hold myself back from starting groups sometimes. That's just what I like to do sometimes, which is quite bad because supporting groups are nice, but sometimes when you're multi you just have to hold yourself back every once in a while. And then for their first actual mini with a physical release, we got Dumb, which I have been obsessed with for a few months now. I just love that song so much. Like, I even remember the teasers coming out. I remember talking to my friend about I kept on calling it Cow Ghetto when it was actually Horse Ghetto, because they had the horse hats, and then they literally had horses, the photo shoots with the teasers, and like I remember talking about that to Vicky. But again, I didn't really like listen to the comeback, I didn't watch the music video, so like that was just on me. Like, I was missing out so much then. I would say around about like the start of this year I was listening, like I just fell in love with Dumb. I've been listening to their discography on repeat, and around February time I think they released Cool, and that song was in all English, and I thought it was so cool. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but like I actually liked it. I didn't hate it. It was different, and it wasn't like a whole comeback from them. It was just a single that they put out for some reason. I liked it, and then like fast forward around like the start of this month, April, I've just been listening to their discography on repeat, despite them only having say 3 title tracks that they promoted, and then they had an intro song, and then 2 B-sides from their mini they released with Dumb, and then the other songs being title tracks on that mini, making it the mini instead of like a single album. I don't know, I just fell in love and I do want to support them, so I was just getting into the group, watching some of their videos, and yeah, we're standing now. And they recently just came out, this is a band that are in the same company as Chungha. They released their pre-release single, just like what Chungha did, but before Chungha. They released a pre-release single, which is gonna be like, which I was like, okay, they're gonna have a comeback soon with this, because like a pre-release will be the lead up to the release for the title track. So I was like, fuck yeah. We got Children from that, and Children is such a different vibe and sound to what their other songs are. I fucking love it. Like, it's just so chill, and like, you just fall in love with their music. I really do recommend listening to Bandit. Despite them having a really small discography, I really do love all their songs, and the kiddos are so talented. Like, I was even surprised just because of how chill a song Children was. We got a choreo from them, and the two Macneys, like, I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure one of them at least choreographed the choreography for Children. So talented, and I'm just like amazed, because of course they come from Chungha's company and they're all really amazing dancers. I really do love the choreography we got for Dumb. So nice. There's just like certain parts, like I can talk about how much I really love Bandit and their choreos ever since they really debuted, because I've like seen the members. Jamyoung, she always like caught my eye, but my bias has changed like since I've officially stand now. I think my bias is Sungin, which is the Maknae of the group. So I plan on collecting her, but my favourite vocal in the group definitely is Yeon. I think I'm saying her name right, sorry if I'm not, but I fell in love with her voice. I think it was the second verse after the first chorus in Dumb. I just loved her voice so much, and her deep ass voice is so fucking good, and every stage they have, they sing live, and I just really appreciate that, especially being a rookie group. I really do think that they will go quite far, and I hope that they will band their fan base with this new comeback, which will be coming out, I think it's the 13th of May. As I said, they only have one mini album. I think I'm only going to collect one member, because I was going to collect the top two, which was Shimyoung and Sungin, and then I was like, okay, if I collect 2 members, this is like how my brain works. If I collect 2 members, I would want to collect 3 members, and it would probably be Ian, and I just can't do that. Since it's a 5-member group, I would feel obliged to collect all 5, so I'm trying to limit myself and just collect Sungin just now. And with their first mini, there's one photocard version, one postcard and bookmark, I think. So I don't know if I'll collect all of them, just because they're all awkward sizes. Just depends on what comes in their second mini, which I don't think we'll get any album details anytime soon, so it's probably not the best time to record this. So I do actually have their first mini on the way, with all the other comebacks that I've tried to catch myself up with, being NCT and stuff like that. So hopefully I am lucky, but I am going to actually just make the placeholders anyway, just because there's only one, and I doubt that I'm gonna pull the one full card. Okay, so for the next group is something I would never expect me to try to get into, because I limit myself with boy groups just because it's more effort for me to fan. I think I just gravitate towards girl groups a lot easier. This was something new, but I would like to thank Ava for giving me that good content and pushing me to, like, not pushing me, but like at least influencing me to get into Astro a lot more. And here we are. I've always known that Astro were a group. They've been around for a while now, and I remember like all the YouTubers I'd watch like unboxings for, I saw people get their albums. I always knew what their albums looked like just from watching people's unboxings, and like Emily signs things as well, but I never like took the initiative to go and listen to them. And since Ava Alts Astro, they were basically like, you should listen to this, and my mind was like, okay, I do like some boy group discographies, and like I'm not opposed to it. It's just like, again, overall I just try not to stand a lot of new groups. Technically Astro isn't new, but just like new groups for me at least. I got swayed, and here we are. So I've always like, there's kind of been a thing with me in boy groups. Like there's some like boy group members that I think are quite pretty, and like I have no interest in the group, but I will always have an eye on that one member. And for me it was always MG. Yeah, like I've always thought of him being like a really pretty male idol, and my mind hasn't changed since then. So at the time, of course, I didn't know his name, but there's like a few instances for like me and for boy groups. So there's Joohyun from, I think that's who you see him, Joohyun from Monster X. I think he's quite pretty. And then there's Mingi and Wooyoung from ATEEZ. I've always thought those two were really pretty members, and nobody convinces me to stand them because I can't be having all this attention on the men. But yes, I have decided to start collecting MG, and with me looking on mercari quite often, he is quite a cheap member to collect. I thought I might as well just go for it because I feel like he'll be an easy member to collect, and his cards are so pretty. Like I can't not, just in general, and there's like lots of sets that you can easily find for him. For Astro, it was quite funny because I remember like live messaging Ava my reactions like to their songs, because I guess you can say I've like not really heard their music prior to me listening to them, but like there's like certain ones, I think more of their debut kind of era, their kind of earlier music, I have heard some of them, but again, like I don't really think too much about it because I can't be doing that to myself, but I am doing that to myself now. Like I remember my first reaction to Blue Flame was like, what the fuck, like I really did not like it, but I have been blue flaming every day. Like that song's so good. I think it's a really good title, but I still have to form my opinions on their music. As for band, that they just have like a lot less songs. I'm still trying to work my way through their discography, but I am watching performances, some videos on them, and like their weekly idol like episodes and stuff. I do think I will enjoy their comeback, and I'm actually really excited. So yes, with that, I do have should have their albums pre-ordered along with all the other ones that are available. I'm making this video before I actually should have these coming in, which should be tomorrow, so hopefully I can get this up on time-ish. As for like photocards, I wrote down in this little, I guess you could say, notebook thing. It's like it's a little RGBT21 notebook I think is so cute. I've just wrote down all of his cards, and the ones that have basically a line in it is ones that I have like secured mainly from Mercari. I think finding his stuff on Mercari is so easy. And yes, so the ones, you can tell there's like a few differences in here, but the ones with the little, I've coloured in half of it. These are on the way to me. I don't think that all light ones are. That was a mistake on my half. We made it a lot of progress, so most of these I don't really need to make placeholders for. So yes, hopefully I do get those albums soon. I'm waiting. I ordered the Silverine magazines and they should be in stock around about a day or tomorrow, and then the albums will be shipped out. But my Mercari package with the ones that are filled in, halfway filled in technically, are on the way, which should be tomorrow, hopefully. Let's pray. But yes, so let's start actually making these placeholders. So I do have a bunch of these old, not old, but like I've had these for a while that I've not used, which are like complete, just plain placeholders that I would usually make. And I think I'm only going to use these for the cards for sungin, obviously, unless I pull her, which will be a miracle, but for just now it's very uncertain. I did this with my eyes one, I can show you when we go into the binder, but I started to use the backs of these. I do have my old thin paper ones that I did make ages ago. I don't even want to show them, you can see them in my old photo card collections, but since you could still see the back of this if I were to put it into the binder, I am using the backs of the old paper ones, the thin paper ones, so I can keep on reusing these and just use the backs of the old ones. I don't know if I'll do that just now, just because I might, just to show you guys me trying out something different, but we'll see how it goes. So yes, I think for sungin at least I am going to have one plain one. And for the ones I do have on the way, I have these just like spare little envelope like things I like to use if I don't have a placeholder for something. Some have an envelope, some just say on the way. And yes, I also have this here because I made these a few days ago. They're actually quite nice. And plus I'm hungry, so let's start this. don't know if you can see, I've just snipped some of the extra ones I had longer pieces of just to fit into the piles. I tried to count all these and there's quite a lot of cards, but these I just have to write the on the way or the little envelope. I tried to make it a little bit different, so most of the time the envelope just signifies it's on the way. Wish me luck because there's quite a few to go through. Oh my god. In a way this is good because I actually, as you could tell, I only had a few of these left. I think I should have like another stack somewhere, but I'm just forcing myself to make more of these just so I have them available, because it's not as if I'm going to throw these away. I put these into my binder and then I take them back out after, unlike the actual placeholders that I make for cards that I do feel like I will probably not get soon. So yes, at least we're doing this now. I apologise if you all have to sit and watch through this. So it's time to get my binders out. I kind of want to go through all the MG stuff first, but just because there's one thing in here, it's probably best to. Hopefully they stick with the one photo card per album, or per version, because I would love that. Don't know, I'm still not too sure with the bigger items. If they continue with this, like the one photo card and bigger items, I will be happy because that means I can find a way to store the bigger items. But for just now, we're going to do this, and I do have to update my cover pages for everything, so I might do like a separate video for that. So I have a few sleeves here. Don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll wait and see, because there is a lot of actual cards. It will take me a little bit longer just because of the layouts and stuff, how I'm gonna like organise that. So bear with me. I will probably just put it on like sped up just so I have time to sort things out, but hopefully we can get there in the end. There's loads of ways I can think of laying these out. It's just because I don't have these to like show you guys, but I might move it around. But I was thinking of doing the 2 sprung up cards here. Don't know if you can even see that just because it's on a white background, but like have them here and then like a white placeholder, and then I'd have the 3 for the summer vibes, but then the autumn, so you have 4 photo cards, plus the 2 IDs, and it's just a bit another layout just popped into my head, but I was thinking what I was just doing there, because I know the other one that I wanted to do wasn't going to work. So I was going to put the 2 spring up cards here and then have the summer vibes, like the cartoon kind of like illustration here, and then his 2 photo cards for that. But it would still leave me without his autumn story just because I would rather have the IDs on the same page. So that's not going to work out. But what I think I'm going to do is have this a 5-page layout and have it like what I've done with my Wiki Mickey first page. Let me show you. And it's quite funny as well because they're from the same company. Wiki Mickey is right at the back. This is so sad. Have it like this. And have like the odd kind of card in the middle, which is this one, and then that would be like the illustrative one, his little caricature, and then have the spin up cards here. Even though these 2 cards are the version B for Wee Me. Okay, my camera cut me off, but I don't know where it left me. So yeah, like we have the odd one in the middle, just one row of like the set, which is, this is the version A, and the version Bs are here. And it's kind of the opposite with MG's one, because the second mini is going to be in the row and then his 2 spring up cards are going to be here, but I think it will work out, and I don't mind how it will look, and I think it will just work out a lot better. Okay, so I was thinking for this, I can have the special Kino cards here and just continue with the 222 layout because it's kind of consistent throughout all the pages if you watch clearly. And yeah, I think it doesn't look bad. All Light has 8 cards, I can do like just 8 layout, and then Blue Flame I can do 6 222 again because I will be adding the bookmark thing onto it, but this is looking quite good. I am wrong. I have the Kino cards, the special Kino cards stuck in my head, but I'm pretty sure there was a special edition of the Dream Part 2 and those are the cards. Okay, so I think that's the point. If I ever do find the 2 like special edition cards, I can put the Kinos here and then have the Rise Up cards on the same page, but for just now I'm just going to do the 222, I think, because I think the Kinos are a lot easier to find as sets. That's good. I just realised I didn't make a placeholder for All Light, did I? Oops, okay, I can go in and do that. I might as well, yeah. So currently, for just All Light, I know how I'm laying out everything else, so I'll probably do like a recap of everything after. For All Light, I still don't know how I'm laying them out. I think I would want the 2 selfie cards maybe, like my favourite selfie card from each set maybe being in the middle row. Just have to wait and see, but for just now these are just going in randomly and I have no clue. Hopefully when I do like an organising video it will look quite nice, or I can find how I'm going to organise it, but for just now these are just going to go in. I have no idea what cards are going to be where. So I can actually go here. Okay, hopefully it's still quite bright. It's really dark just now outside. But yes, this is how I've decided to lay it out. I'll go through it all in a second, but I forgot to put in the white sleeves here. Okay. Okay, so here we have basically the first two minis, which is Spring Up and Summer Vibes. So Summer Vibes is going to be here and then the two Spring cards are going to be here. Don't know, I think it will look fine. Don't think there's going to be too much problems with it. Just because they're not, these two are not together, but I think I like the way this looks because it's like a knock-on effect, because it will then lead on to like how this is going to be laid out. So I'd rather have these 5 on just the one page so I can have these on a separate page, but I decided to do like a 2-2-2 layout thing. So the two photo cards for Autumn Story are going to go here, and then two corresponding ID cards are going to go here, and then the white sleeve for the filler, and then the winter dream cards going to go here. So just the photo cards go in 2-2-2. But if you look at it on the bag, it will look exactly like the 2-2-2 layout when all the backs are there once I get the cards. And then for Dream Part 1, there's a total of 6 cards. So I'm going to have the two transparents here. So I have the white sleeves again, and then I have the one set up here and then the second set down here. And then for Part 2, again it's 2-2-2, since there's a total of 6, not including the special version, which I was getting confused about, just because of the template I was looking at. They didn't have the Kino cards, which was the two Polaroid style cards are going to go here, and then again it's 2-2-2. And you saw what I did here, so for Rise Up, the Polaroids again are going to go here, and then the two selfie ones are going to go up here, and then the Kino cards are both selfies, so they can go down here. And 2-2-2 again, so there's quite a lot of 2-2-2 layouts, which I like the consistency throughout this, which is so cool. You go on to All Light, which again is just 4 and 4, so usually what I do with 4 and 4 is here. And then just the one card I'm missing, so again I did say that I didn't know how I was laying this out, unlike the other ones I have. We'll just have to wait and see once I get the card. And then for Blue Flame I have the 2-2-2 layout again, so of course the one version of full cards and then the second version, and then the big part things are going to go here. Okay, so I actually completely forgot to put in the two for the one and only cards, and so I've already put them in and I've done the 2-2-2 because there's 4 cards for the up and coming comeback, so I'm just gonna have it like a 2-2-2 layout again, since there was like an envelope shaped thing that fits into here. I'm just gonna put it here, but for just now I'm just leaving it with the white sleeve because I honestly don't know if I want to keep it in the white sleeve or not. But for just now we've got this. Yeah, so I will be making like placeholders for like new comebacks and stuff, maybe in a separate video. That's what I'm doing. That's very cool. Yeah, sorry for interrupting, I completely forgot to add this in while I was doing other things. I haven't included the bigger items, even though I do have some of them coming in. I just feel like that's something I can do near the time, or like when I do get the actual like items in. But that is it for Actual. There's a lot of cards and it's kind of built up my boy group binder a lot more, which is quite cool. I'm happy that I was able to find the majority of these cards, especially from Autumn Story, from Spring Up to like, Autumn Story Winter Dream. Even though I don't have the Winter Dream cards, but those albums are more harder to get, so hopefully I can try and like complete Autumn Story at least. Kind of glad to have done this now, and I made a video out of it. I hope you guys liked this. It was something different and I kind of enjoyed doing it, and kind of just talking about my collection a lot more. As I said at the start, I didn't really go into in depth with what I've done with my collection, which I will probably go through at the start of the putting away photo cards for April, and I'm waiting on a few items to come in tomorrow and then I'll be able to film it, which is quite annoying, but this should be up first, so just keep an eye out for the April photocard haul and the April putting away photocards. It will be quite interesting, really exciting times because I've just had loads of time to think about my collection, and I have dropped a few things and of course picked up some things with dropping some collections, which is quite fun, and I'm excited to start collecting MG because men rights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I apologise for my lack of content. I really haven't been motivated to edit anything, but I do hope to upload a really exciting video soon if I'm able to edit that. But as for just now, we've got this. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe. Thank you guys for watching.